Reference research. Before we start making the image, we have to take the time doing our research. In this chapter, I'm going to explain the importance of reference research and how to apply that to any image you want to make. Interior design. What is the project we're going to work on? We're going to make a gorilla base based in a hotel which is abandoned. Why is reference research important? As human beings, there's only a limited visual information we have collected in our brain from our experiences in life. We do reference research to find out all the small nuances that we wouldn't come up with if we made an image on the fly. Where do we start? The first step we have to make is figuring out the space which we are planning on telling our story. I will give you an example of one of my students, Bas Breukelen, who made this image while attending my class at New Edge in Paris. As you can see, this image looks awesome. Everything makes sense and the lighting and storytelling is spot on. But what is the first step of reference research for this image? The first step is to find out what type of hotel we want. And looking at the example, you can see that he copied the exact same design of the space. We as concept artists are not here to reinvent the wheel. And by doing this, you have a guarantee that the design of the space is legit and based in reality. So, I made a folder and named it Gorilla Base. Within this folder, I made separate folders of each reference category I need. And I want to emphasize that please take your time doing your research. Don't take the first image you find online and take the time to fill up your brain with ideas that you want to tell your story. You can see that I saved up a lot of different spaces to see which one fits my storytelling the most. And by looking at the images, you see all the overlapping and all the same exact design processes that you see, like the woods here. You can see it coming back multiple times. And just by doing this and collecting all these images, you just come up with all these small ideas that you wouldn't come up with at first go if you did it without doing the research itself. So for our first assignment, what I want you to do is make a folder called Gorilla Base Image. And within that folder, you're going to make another folder called Hotel Ref. And you're going to fill it up with references that you found online.